I don't think Valve will replace this with any of the active duty maps, but that's fine. Since it's so small, it feels more like one of those fun maps like Pool Day. And I was so wrong. Wow. Hey guys, salut mes amis och hallå gubbar. Maxime here. Updates coming out all the time, and a new big one just did, with some very interesting map changes, stickers, new music, and more. Starting with the map changes, Cache has been moved from active duty group into the reserves group, meaning Cache is no longer part of the official map group that pros will play on. Instead, it has been replaced by Vertigo. This means that Vertigo is now in the majors. All teams will be forced to practice it now. Even you, if you want to go pro. Honestly, I don't know how to feel about it. I will admit, however, I've never really liked Cache, so this change is very welcome to me. What do you guys think about this? This also means every single map in the active duty group is now made by Valve themselves, whereas Cache was made by FMPone. And funny enough, Nuke is still with us. Oh, and the souvenir AK-47 Black Laminate will be available now as a drop again. Damn, so much to take in. Let's start by looking at the Vertigo changes. They finally blocked the tower spot from CT spawn covering middle. That's great. It was OP. Even when getting boosted up to the door, you won't be able to see middle as easily. Another good change. They also added this neat little ramp that feels so good running onto just to jump over the window. Reminds me of those ramps you have for like stunts, for bikes and stuff like that. Anyway, you used to be able to fall down from this corner, but not anymore. The spawns have changed a bit. Basically, CTs will start a bit closer and also be prioritized for more forward spawns, while Ts will be biased towards rear spawns. This allows CTs to get control of the map a bit faster. They also made this change so you can no longer make a triple tower to check B site, but it's meant to give you a safer passage up or down. T-spawn has had some changes. Toilets are now placed in a much safer location, thanks for that. The entrance to B has been slightly moved to the left. Some various clipping issues have been fixed, and the last thing, which is cool to add, falling down from the elevator area will now count towards accidents. Going over to some gameplay changes now. Nades will no longer go through closed doors. This was easily exploited and was possible if you had a friend in front of the door. Also, players can no longer pick up weapons through walls or without direct line of sight. Not sure how the line of sight thing works, but I'm not able to get any weapons behind this thin door anymore. This was previously abused by buying a Zeus, for example, dropping it so that an enemy player picks it up by accident and reveals themselves. Both these gameplay changes are great, and we saw them in a beta update that came out a week ago. What was also featured in that beta update was a fix to an issue causing certain areas to not render correctly when spectating a player with zoom in activated. This could be noticed on Inferno in the past. Also, now when someone disconnects, if you have their player names set to hidden in the game communication settings, they won't reveal their real names. Here's all the fixes in case you want to know. I'm not gonna go in depth on them as they are not so interesting to me. Here's the new Feral Predators capsule, made by 2Minds, Onilols, and Zap HK. Hopefully I pronounced that right. They have a pretty cool artistic style to them. And lastly, the EZ4ENCE music kit. Victory for ENCE, I would say, and this may perhaps be a way to revive or make music kits more interesting, and to give pro teams a chance to get more advertisement through music into the game. I strongly suggest that because Vertigo is part of the official competitive map pool now, check my recent video so you get all the best tips, as you will want to learn this map as soon as possible. Also, make sure you share that video around. It will be in the video description for you. The only thing that doesn't work anymore are the 2 positions from CT to mid and up the door. The rest of the video is still relevant. Oh, and because the props are different now, just go here instead when you throw this flash. That's all for this video. Subscribe if you want more, and I'll see you guys soon. Stay awesome and go bananas.